Have you ever wondered if Driving Empire or Vehicle Legends is a better game? Well, today I'm going to be answering that question with no bias. There will be 9 different things to compare in each game, and whichever game gets the most points out of 9 will win. But before I get into that, make sure to subscribe and drop a like on this video. I would truly appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so for this first round, we're going to see which game has the better car models. I would say this is one of the most important things, because if you're playing a car game, you're going to want your car models to look pretty good. Now, I do want to say, each of these games has fake and real cars, so we're going to take a look at one fake car in Driving Empire, and one real car in Driving Empire, then one fake car in Vehicle Legends, and one real car in Vehicle Legends. Now, both of these games do have fake Lamborghinis, so I think that's what I'm going to compare. So let's go in the dealership and see. Let's see what fake Lamborghinis they have. So I think Lamborghini is called Thunder. Okay, so these are all the Lamborghinis they have. I believe this one. Whew, this one might be their worst looking fake car. So I'm going to use Vehicle Legends' worst looking fake car as well. Yeah, so the rear end, you can tell it's a Gallardo. The taillights are a bit strange. I'll admit that. They're really strange. Besides that, it's not horrible. The side, you can tell it's a Gallardo, like I said, but what is that thing? I'm sorry, that should not be there. And the front end is just horrible. I'm sorry. This is not it. Yeah. No, this is not it. We're gonna need to see Vehicle Legends fake Gallardo in a second, but first, we have to look at one of Driving Empire's real cars. Now, let's see what real cars they have. I'm not talking about license, I'm just talking about normal real cars. We'll get on to licensing in a minute. What's a real car that we could take a look at that's in Vehicle Legends? Let's just do the Porsche 918. Where is that car? Let's go ahead and find it right here. So, this is Driving Empire's Porsche 918. We're gonna open it up. So they got an opening frunk. Okay, interior looks pretty good on it. Rear end looks pretty nice. We can see they got Prancep on it. That's their version of Porsche, so that's pretty cool. Rims look great. This one has calipers, which I like. I don't know if Vehicle Legends has brake calipers. I don't believe they do. So yeah, now we've seen Driving Empire's real car and fake car. So let's go ahead and see what they look like in Vehicle Legends. Okay, now it's time to look at Vehicle Legends fake Lamborghini Gallardo. So, I don't actually have the car in game to show you, so I just have some photos here. So we're going to take a look at it. So, the front end, I can't really tell it's like Lamborghini Gallardo, to be honest. I think they took more safety precautions when making fake cars, so like you couldn't really tell at all. But like, only reason I know it is because of those headlights and the rims. That's literally it. Besides that, I mean, it doesn't really look like the Gallardo at all. It kind of looks like a stretched out photo for some reason because of how the car is shaped. That's really strange. I don't like how the side looks. The front doesn't look good. The rear end, taillights don't look like a Gallardo's. Spoiler, doesn't look like a Gallardo. Nothing looks like a Gallardo on this. Really, except if you kind of look at it at an angle, you maybe could see the shape of the car a bit. And then the rims and headlights. That's literally it. I can't really see much resemblance, so I'm gonna have to give Driving Empire the point on the fake car. I know, like, that thing's literally hideous in Driving Empire, but at least I could tell what the car is. This one, I can't tell what the car is, and it looks hideous, so I'm gonna have to give the point to Driving Empire for the fake car. Now, we've already seen the real car in Driving Empire. Let's go ahead and check it out in Vehicle Legends. Okay, so here's that same exact car in Vehicle Legends, the Porsche 918. So, as you can see, we don't have brake calipers. The car looks like a bit more low poly based off of how many like edges are on the rims. I can actually notice them instead of them being like a perfect circle. You can see the edges kind of. So I don't know if this one's gonna win the model category. This one also has an opening frunk, same as Driving Empire. Interior, okay. The interior, it looks almost the same as Driving Empire's, to be honest. I don't really see anything different. Like, both of them had this much detail in it, I believe. The rear area doesn't have branding on it. I mean, yeah, I don't know, honestly. Let's see, the engine. The engine's a bit more noticeable on this one, but that might just be because of the lighting, because I still believe Driving Empire's had an engine there that you could see. This game just has like a bit more bright lighting in your face kind of right here, so you could actually see that engine. Also, you can zoom in here. In Driving Empire, you can't zoom in to see it, so from this distance like it was in Driving Empire, yeah, you wouldn't really be able to tell, so I'm not going to include that. I mean, yeah, I guess Driving Empire is gonna get the point again for the car models. I mean, a lot of their models have pretty high quality standards and a lot of opening parts. Same with Vehicle Legends, but if I just picked a random car like that, it looked like Driving Empire had the better model. Let's go ahead and move on to our next category. Okay, so the next category is licensed cars. Now, I know this might seem a bit unfair because Vehicle Legends doesn't have any yet, but here's the thing. Now, I have to take into consideration most details of every game, and licensed cars are something that truly does make Driving Empire in a better position to win this challenge, because like, I can't just not include them. That's kind of one of the main selling points of playing Driving Empire right now. You get to use licensed cars. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at Driving Empire's licensed cars. We're gonna take a look at how the model looks, because the licensed car models are quite a bit better than the normal ones. And then we're going to talk about Vehicle Legends potentially getting licensed cars in the future. Now, obviously they don't have any right now, but they're supposed to get some in the future. I'll talk about that in a second, but let's go ahead and see Driving Empire's licensed cars. So, they have Pagani's, obviously, which is pretty sick. I mean, look, everything opens. The engine is crazy detailed. Interior, crazy detailed. Opening frunk as well. And that's not just for that one car. I can go to any car and it'll have that same amount of detail. Look at that. Let's just go ahead and see. So they also have Hennessy and SSC. So that's 3 licensed brands at the moment. They're probably going to get some more in the future. We're going to go ahead and open up this one. Just like I said, you can see the engine, opening doors, pretty sweet. Model looks great. Let's see this one. Ooh, this one looks really good. Let's go ahead and see one more brand, SSC right here. Okay. Okay, I like that. Look at that engine. That engine looks sick. Interior looks great. So yeah, basically, you can see, like, these licensed cars have even more detail in them than the normal vehicles. And the normal vehicles already have a ton of detail in them, but these just look 10 times better somehow. So, I don't know, man. Props to Driving Empire for really pulling off some really detailed models on these. But let's go ahead and talk about what Vehicle Legends has planned for licensed cars, because they do have some coming, so we're going to talk about that. Okay, so we're in the Vehicle Legends dealership, and as you can see, there's tons of cars, but none of them are legally allowed to be here. They're not licensed with these car brands, so none of them have the real names, have the real branding. They just kind of are here without any of that. And you might say, well, that means they have a more, like, variety than Driving Empire. Well, that's true. We'll get onto that in 1 minute. But, I mean, they don't have any licensed cars to compete. Supposedly they're working on some deals for later this year, or maybe even sooner in this year. I don't really know. We'll just have to wait and see. Obviously, we'll figure that out in maybe a few months, but for now, they don't have any licensed cars. So I'm gonna have to give Driving Empire the point for that. Alright, now something very important to keep in mind is what cars are available in these games, because while Driving Empire might have some licensed vehicles, if you look in their other vehicles selection, it's actually kind of bland right now, because a lot of you might know they had to remove tons of cars for legal issues. So I mean, yeah, if we look through here, they are missing like a lot of brands like Ferrari, Bugatti, tons of stuff off the top of my head that I can think of. So that's a huge downside. Let's go ahead and see what Vehicle Legends has to offer. Okay, now we are in Vehicle Legends. We're gonna look through the vehicles, and it's quite clear they have a lot more brands to offer, such as, let's see, we got Ferrari, we got Bugatti right there, Zenvo, let me see, what else do they have that Driving Empire doesn't? Koenigsegg, that's a big one. I mean, yeah, just so many random brands got removed from Driving Empire. Tons of smaller brands as well. Like, if we go down here, let's see, we got BMW in this game, we got Jeep. I think that got removed too. So let's see what else. Is Dodge in this game? Yeah, we got Dodge. There's just so much that like got removed in Driving Empire that's in this game. So this game definitely has more vehicles to offer at the moment. Obviously, I don't know how that'll change over time. We just have to wait and see. So I mean, yeah, Vehicle Legends gets the point for this. Alright, now besides the cars, what's something else really important in the game? Well, that's none other than the map. Now, Driving Empire, let me just say, they're definitely winning this category. I'm sorry, but like, Vehicle Legends does not have the map that Driving Empire has. Like, Driving Empire has a whole neighborhood for your houses, tons of different islands that you could go to and explore for like races. For example, like over here, you can see we have the circuit race on this island. And I believe also there's like tons more on this island that you can just fly around to. It's gonna take a second to load because I just joined the game. But like, this map's just so immersive. There's so much to explore in it. Like, literally, we've just seen like 3 different islands that we've gone on. This map is amazing. And out there's like another island in the ocean I can see with another race on it. This game's map just has a lot more. And there's also, you know, a huge city on an island over here. Let me go ahead and get it to load. Hang on, let's drive over. And yeah, also just like the level of detail put into the map feels like a lot more in Driving Empire. Obviously, we still have to take a look at Vehicle Legends, but it's pretty clear that this one's gonna win for the map. So yeah, I mean, here's the city in Driving Empire. Over there, another island. So we're gonna go ahead and go into Vehicle Legends right now, and let's take a look at their map. Okay, now we are in Vehicle Legends, and it's pretty clear, you know, this map doesn't have as much detail put into it. It's still a pretty good map, I'm gonna be honest, but like, the terrain in it just is kind of whack, I'm gonna be honest. Like, there's just these random walls to section off parts of the map, and they really don't look too great. Like, in real life, you wouldn't just have a giant wall right here to separate a desert from like the grassy terrain area. It just doesn't make much sense. If that's supposed to be like a hill or a mountain, they could have executed that much better than they did. So yeah, this game definitely isn't winning for the map. I do like though how they have like separate areas, like a desert, then they have like a farmlands with a lake, then they have the big city, and then, you know, out here they have like the shipping yard and stuff. I like how they have these, you know, sort of areas, but in Driving Empire you have all these as well. They're just in kind of different islands of the map, I guess you could say. So this game, you know, a lot more shoved together. They kind of just pushed everything in one area together. So I mean, yeah, Driving Empire clearly won for the map. Alright, now something that goes pretty well with the map is lighting. So we're gonna see which game has better lighting. Now I love the way that the sun rays work in Driving Empire. If you just look up, you can see we kind of have this ray effect. I don't know if Vehicle Legends has the same, but we're gonna take a look. So let's just go ahead quickly and see all the times of day in Driving Empire. So right now, we have it at day. Let's move it to dusk, see what that looks like. So this is dusk. I like how vibrant everything still looks. That's pretty cool. Let's see what else there is. We got dawn right here. Okay, so, ooh, I like the purple haze. This looks pretty sick. Not very realistic, but I definitely like how it works with this game. I feel like it looks pretty nice. Let's see, we got sunset. My guess is that's gonna look pretty similar to dusk. Yeah, it does. Just like a bit more blue in the sky. What else do we got? We got sunrise. Probably pretty similar again. It seems to be pretty similar. And then we got night. Let's see nighttime. Nighttime looks pretty good as well. So yeah, all these times are very vibrant in this game. Let's go ahead and see how Vehicle Legends can compare. Okay, so in Vehicle Legends, we don't actually have like a way to change time easily. So you just have to go and chat in a private server and do like /time 12, for example, to be like the middle of the day. So this game, the lighting is also pretty nice. I'm noticing the skybox they chose looks pretty cool. But I mean, yeah, I don't think Driving Empire has like clouds like that, but I think Driving Empire has like different clouds, so you can turn them on and off to reduce lag, which is a nice feature. This game, it's got those sun rays, so that's pretty nice. Let me go ahead and see how it looks at night. So I think that's like /time 9 maybe? No, that's too early in the day. Maybe like /time 18, that's more nighttime. Let's go ahead and see how it transitions to nighttime. We're gonna look in the sky. Let's go ahead and see. So a lot less vibrant than Driving Empire at night, as you can see. Now, I'm not going to go through and type / and then every time, because there's not an easy way to do that besides typing. So we're just going to look at day and night in this game. Maybe we'll look like at sunset, for example. We'll take a look at that in a second. Yeah, I mean, the lighting in this game, good, but like the atmosphere doesn't really change. It's just kind of like the skybox that changes color. In Driving Empire, the whole atmosphere kind of changed colors like in day and night. This one is just the sky. So let me try sunrise or sunset. We'll do like /time 6. Actually, no. Actually, we'll do /time 7. That's like sunrise-ish. So we can see the sun rising. This looks pretty good. But I mean, yeah, like I said, nothing really changes in the atmosphere. It's just the sky box changes color. Okay, now it's time to test our next category, how the cars drive in these games based off of their chassis. So first, we're going to test driving empire. I'm going to test acceleration, braking, turning, like basically handling, and then drifting. So, acceleration. Okay, feels pretty nice. Same with the brakes. Now, something I wish would happen, if when you accelerated, the car in the front like lifted up a bit, just like in real life, and when you braked, it kind of like squatted down in the front, just like in real life, and the back end lifted up a bit. That would be pretty cool. Let's see how the cars turn. So we can do a 360 turn, pretty simple, you know, do a basic turn, super simple as well. I know some games make it a bit complicated. Let's see how manual works. So right now we're in reverse. We go in reverse, okay, neutral. We can rev our car, manual 1, manual 2, manual 3. Pretty simple to get. And then drifting. Okay, drifting. I have my own drift car for this, so let's go ahead and find it right here. Let's go ahead and see how drifting works. We can go around a turn. Ooh, that was smooth. Okay, let's see how donuts are. We can do donuts. Okay, let's see. Right here. Ooh, okay. We're doing some donuts. Oh yeah, pretty sick. Let me go ahead and see if I can do a burnout, okay? Right here. Oh yeah, we can do burnouts. Okay, so this game's got it all. It can turn your car as well. You can do some drifting. You can accelerate and brake nicely. So I love the way the chassis feel in this game. Let's go ahead and see how the chassis feel in Vehicle Legends now. Okay, now we are in Vehicle Legends. Let's test the exact same thing. So we'll start off with acceleration. Let's see. Ooh, I like how it has that thing that I was saying in Driving Empire. So when you accelerate, the car lifts up in the front, and when you brake, it like jolts down in the front. You see that? And the rear end lifts up a bit. So let me just get to a stop right here. Accelerate, goes up in the front, brake, goes down in the front, and back lifts up. I like that. Okay, that's nice. So I'm liking the acceleration in this game a bit more because of that. Let's go ahead and see how turning feels. Can we do a full 360 turn easily? Not too easily, actually. You have to brake in the middle to get it to the full 360 without hitting something. We'll go to a wider area and see if you can do it to give them the benefit of the doubt. So let me see. I did test this in Driving Empire, so I gotta test it here. Full 360. Yeah, no, your car starts accelerating too fast. Yeah, let's see. How does turning feel? So actually, something I remembered in this game, you can't turn like normally. Your car doesn't turn normally. You actually have to use the handbrake to help you. That's a little bit annoying. Like, hang on, that was a bad example because I stopped the car for a second. Let's just go ahead. We're driving here in Driving Empire. You'd be able to make this turn, but you can't in this game unless you hit the handbrake, which is annoying. So that leads me to drift physics. Let me go ahead, get a car real quick, put some drift stuff on it. Let's see what I have. Alright, I've got a car right here, and I've just put all the drift upgrades on it and have it at max performance upgrades. So let's see if it can do a burnout. Okay, we're trying to do one. So it doesn't do a burnout. That's unfortunate. Let's see if we can do a normal drift. Now, I do have to use the handbrake in this game just because of how the chassis are. You can't just kind of like drift it around that easily. So let's go ahead and see right here. Handbrake. Okay, it kind of drifts. I'm going to give it one more shot. I did brake a bit early. Okay, sort of. Not really. One more attempt. Okay, one more attempt. Right here. No, this thing can't really drift that easily. Let me try doing a donut. Yeah, no, you just can't do that with these chassis in this game. So, unfortunately, Vehicle Legends loses again, and this point will go to Driving Empire. Okay, now our next category is going to be customization. So we're going to take a look at Driving Empire's customization versus Vehicle Legends. Now in Driving Empire, you get put in this super cool room with tons of decorations. We're going to go ahead and see how appearance works. So we got paint, body kit. So you can have body kits on your cars. Pretty neat. Okay, let's go ahead and see what else there is. They got interior, rims, wraps, and calipers. Okay, so wraps. Let's see what we have. We have all of these options. That's a lot of options. Wow, okay. Jeez, that's really a lot of options. When does it end? Okay, there we go. And then for rims, let's see. Here's all the options. We got stuff like these. Ooh, that actually looks sick. I might have to switch over to those rims in white. That's really cool. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so many rim options in this game. Obviously, these are all aftermarket rims, so none of these are like stock rims from other cars. So pretty cool that you can put on aftermarket rims. That's super nice. Let's go ahead and see how the performance upgrades work in this game. So, okay, we got drive terrain, engine, aspiration, brakes, tires, nitro, and suspension. With suspension, you can change camber, height, and offset. And with all these things, once you make one upgrade to a car, then you also can upgrade that upgrade to like let's say you buy another engine, you upgrade the upgrade. That's the best way to put it. So here I buy quad turbos, and just like that, I have them all upgraded. Same thing with brakes, everything, you get the point. Only thing that's not like that would be suspension and drive terrain. So drive terrain, just like that, obviously, and suspension makes sense. You just lower it to the floor. So now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at how Vehicle Legends does customization. Okay, now we are in Vehicle Legends. Let's see what customization you can do. So we got tires, all the tire types, of course. Driving Empire has this as well. Suspension. Now, something different with this game is, while it doesn't have camber and offset, they actually have suspension stiffness. So this changes the way like your car basically drives around, I guess. Off-road, obviously for off-road, and then racing for, well, for racing. Body modifications. We just have spoilers in this game. Some cars do have body kits, but I believe there's only like 3 or 4. In Driving Empire, there's like way more than that. There's like 20 or more, I believe. So definitely a big difference there. Transmission, braking, engine upgrades, drive terrain, forced induction. So in Driving Empire, we got forced induction. We have drive terrain. We have engine upgrades. We have braking upgrades. Transmissions, though, I don't believe those are in Driving Empire, so that's something a bit different. Appearance, I mean, it's not that much difference. You can change a few more things in this game, I think. Actually, hold up. Whoa, you can change headlights, underglow, tire smoke. Jeez. Hang on, that's actually a bit different. So in Driving Empire, yes, you can do paint and alternate color. But in this game, let's see, for rims. Okay, so the default rims, I guess these are all like stock rims from other cars, I believe. Then there's aftermarket, which there's not that many options, it looks like. So rims, I would prefer Driving Empire rim customization. I mean, this game, paint, skins, I like the wraps in this game better. Okay, that's a positive. Headlight color, you can change that. Underglow, you can add that. Driving Empire doesn't have those. License plates, Driving Empire has those, I believe. Tire smoke color, Driving Empire doesn't have that. Engine color, Driving Empire doesn't have that either. So actually, I was wrong. The appearance in this game can be changed way more than Driving Empire. I mean, besides the body kit customization, all those other little details are pretty cool. Performance upgrades, very similar besides transmission, that's the difference. But then the appearance, I mean, you can change tire smoke, underglow, headlight color. So you can change a lot more on your cars in this game. So I'm gonna give Vehicle Legends the point for customization. You know, Driving Empire has a better system, it seems like, but the way that Vehicle Legends like has the appearance customization, that's super cool. Driving Empire should take some notes and add some of those things. Okay, now for our last category, we have the races in each game. Now, I'm not going to be doing every race. I'm going to be seeing what they offer. So we're going to look at the variety of races, what different types they have. So first off, we have the Sophia Bay race. Now, this is a race around the bay, I believe, in this game. So you just go around this bay, then you go on the highway for a second, and it's done. Kind of a mid-race, but they have it there as an option. Then the highway race, you know, it's classical. Everyone knows what a highway race is. You just go down the highway. Pretty good race for testing your top speed. Cross-country race. Obviously, another classical race. You just kind of cross the whole map around, and then you finish at one side, or start at one side, finish at the other. Pretty simple. Drag race. Another classical race, you know. You just go ahead, go on the drag strip, accelerate really fast, and see who wins. Same thing with circuit race. Another classical race. You just go around the racetrack. So those four, definitely classics. Everyone loves those. Those are in almost every game, I believe. Drawbridge sprint. That's a unique one, this drawbridge here. It actually rises up when racing, so that's pretty cool. Rush hour race. This one's like a race through the city. I really like that one. And then the Sandy Shores race. Jeez, I can't speak. The Sandy Shores race. This one, man, you just go all along this private island, and I think this is a really unique and cool race. But the problem is there's so many like low supercars and hypercars, kind of hard to complete this track, so you do need an off-road vehicle for that one. But I mean, besides that one race has like that little problem, but besides that, all these other races are phenomenal, and I really like the variety in this game. But let's go ahead and see what Vehicle Legends has to offer. Okay, so Vehicle Legends has the Bloxy Wood Circuit. Now this is just a race through the city, so Driving Empire has one of those. Then they have the Around the Map, kind of like Driving Empire's Cross Country, but you just kind of go in a big loop instead of like swerving through. So Driving Empire has one of those, basically. Circuit Race, Driving Empire has that. Highway Race, Driving Empire also has that. Drag Race, Driving Empire has that. Desert Race, this one's unique to Vehicle Legends. Driving Empire doesn't have that. Same thing with the Off-Road Race. Driving Empire doesn't have that. That would be really nice if they added that, though I would love an Off-Road Race in Driving Empire. I mean, we kind of have the Sandy Shore Sprint. It's kind of like a mix of the Desert Race and the Off-Road Race, but still, I would prefer, like, a unique race called the Off-Road Race in Driving Empire. I mean, I think they have that in rotating races, potentially, but, like, it would be nice to have an actual race in the game permanently in Driving Empire. Beach Dash, that's unique. Then we got the Air Race, so that's a race for planes. The Boat Race, that's a race for boats. Now, Driving Empire does have boats and helicopters. I'm not gonna get into those in this video because, like, those are just kind of, like, unimportant in these two games, to be honest. But it would be nice if Driving Empire added an air race and a boat race. And then the Tropical Dash, that's like a little race through this tropical area. Now, something I don't like about this game, the Tropical Dash and the Beach Dash, those are like under 30-second races. They're just way too short. The only race that should be that short is gonna be the drag race, because like you just go in a straight line real quick. But the Beach Dash and the Tropical Dash being that short don't really make sense. So they should definitely, you know, maybe add on to those in this game. But I like how they have boat races and plane races in this game. So I think I'm gonna have to give the point for races to Vehicle Legends because they've been more creative with these races, as you can see. Well, we are at the end of the video and it's time to calculate the score. So I believe Driving Empire has 6 out of 9 points and Vehicle Legends has 3 out of 9. Now, obviously Driving Empire does have tons of things that they do better than Vehicle Legends, but Vehicle Legends also has a few things that they do better than Driving Empire. So I think if both games, you know, took notes on the other game and tried to improve, they could both, you know, fix up certain aspects of their game. But it honestly just depends on what you care about. So based on this video, I hope I helped you determine if you should play Vehicle Legends or Driving Empire. Now, Driving Empire is the clear winner of the video, so I think we're gonna wrap it up here. So drop a like if you enjoyed this video. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe, ring that notification bell so you never miss another upload, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.